Thank you for tuning in to the Untamed and Unchained podcast. And today's topic is going to be about kissing and telling. Oh my goodness, we got good stuff to talk about. Thank you guys if you already tuned in and listened to the other episodes that's already been recorded. And so I'm trying to get more and more comfortable by doing the podcast. So just bear with me, we're going to get through it. But I chose today's topic, kissing and telling, because I just know that all of us have been through that, where you might have dated someone or you might have talked to someone and, next thing you know, everybody knows about it. But in the beginning, it was just you and that person. And so I'm just going to dive right into it. So I was reading over, I saw like a meme. And it said that nowadays men are the ones that's kissing and telling, right? So I believe that. I believe that for some reason, men, when you guys get together, like we're women, with us, and, we kicking in, or chilling or getting to know each other, the first thing you guys say is, well, don't tell nobody. And I mean this like, you're not trying to have a relationship. You guys are just getting down with the get down. And, the guys be the one, and it's women too, be the one and say, this between us. Now, I'm older now, so I know you gonna tell one or two people. I don't even fall for the bullshit as far as you ain't gonna tell nobody. I give you 1 to 2 people to tell. It's on you who you trust to tell. Now, I've been in situations where I trusted people that were my friends or, family or whatever the case may be. And they did pillow talk and told my business. So I'm going to talk about pillow talk for a minute, because pillow talk is when you and your significant other is just laying up, in the bed, chilling, and y'all discussing a woman or a man that's out here doing them, whether they're in a relationship or not. They out here living their life, they doing them, they're not bothering you. But if you're sitting up in your bed or you sitting up and you and your significant other is discussing them, that's an issue. Why am I going to sit in the bed and pillow talk with my guy about what my friend or whatever is out here doing? Or why do he need to pillow talk with me about what his friend is out here doing? That's none of my business. I don't care. First off, why are they even a topic in my bed? Or are we inviting them in? Or are you wanting to step in? Are you telling me something? Because curiosity get the moving around when you keep constantly, the other person is the topic of y'all bed talk or y'all pillow talk. Are you guys thinking about bringing them in? Are you guys like what difference does it make if that woman or that man is out here sleeping with whoever? I never understood that. See, I don't want to say jealous type of woman. I don't want to say that in this topic, because I don't consider that jealous. I consider if I'm in a relationship and I'm with my guy, that's us. That's our time. We're in a relationship. I don't care what you see my friend out here doing. I don't give a damn. That ain't got nothing to do with us or you or me. If I go hang out with her tomorrow, that don't have nothing to do with if I'm out there doing it. Why are you even worried about if I'm out there doing it? You know in the beginning what you got when you got me. So if you wanted a relationship with me, then you need to trust that no matter who I'm out here kicking it with or what I'm out here doing, that I'm not out here messing up what we got going on. But the friend, they don't need to be a topic of pillow talk. Because to me, sitting pillow talking about the next person and what they out here doing, well, damn, I wonder why. Sooner or later, they gonna start looking good to you. Why not? Because now you made me feel some type of way about them. I didn't know nothing about this person, how they get down, whatever. People think when they throw that negative stuff in there about what another person is out here doing, they thinking that, first off, why you even worried about what I'm doing? First off, whoever brought it up, okay? Why are you worried about what that person out here doing? Okay, but you bring it up and y'all talking about it. Why you gonna start trying to figure out why my girl or why my dude keep talking negative about this person? Like, now I'm curious about this person. But like I was saying, some people think, well, if I talk about him and I throw negative dirt on them, then they ain't gonna want him. They ain't gonna want to deal with him. Well, first off, if you gotta throw dirt and negative stuff on me, why are we even friends, right? In other words, stop the pillow talk. Stop the pillow talk. And the kissing and the telling. Women tell other women, like, hey, you got some women out here that'll just tell they friends or whatever, like, girl, yeah, I slept with them, whatever, this and that. And then you got some women out here that won't even let you know that they slept with the person. Because why? It might be in years that person slept with that person. Okay, so let me give you like some scenarios. So like, you meet a person, right? Y'all having fun, y'all getting to know each other. Y'all never been in a relationship or nothing like that. And I feel like that's probably when I feel like most women say something. Like, if I was in a relationship with them years ago and y'all just happen to be talking, you tell me and I notice who you dealing with, and I might be like, oh, I used to date him back in the day. Date him means to me like I was in a relationship with that person. That's what date means to me. And dating means like going out with this person, trying to get to know this person and stuff like that too. So all of that to me is dating. Dating isn't we just sleeping with each other. And that's a whole different topic, because you got to know the difference. Just because you're sleeping with somebody don't mean that y'all dating. Like, you gotta have, nowadays, even back then, you gotta have a whole conversation about what we doing. So you would know what you got, what y'all doing. But me and you have to be honest. You can't be worried about messing up game, or she ain't gonna want to deal with you. Because let me tell you something, women want honesty in the beginning, and either we gonna deal with it or we not. But if you give it to us, then you allow us to make that decision if we want to do it. But when you lie to us, you take that out. And then when we find out something, or we do, or whatever, and then we react, then it's like, well, we weren't even in a relationship. Well, when I asked you, or were we in a relationship, you was on some, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? We have to know, as women, if he's up front in the beginning, hey, he don't want a relationship, he don't want to do nothing, this is what he want to do over here, then he's letting you know in the beginning. With women, when we move around like that, okay, and we sleep around, we're more emotional, and me and you know that. We're emotional, okay? And no woman wants to be put in a predicament where she sleep with the guy and he just leaves. But in reality, okay, if he don't leave and he stays, and y'all cuddling and y'all talking and y'all pillow talking, not about other motherfuckers, y'all just pillow talking, y'all pillow talking, getting to know each other more and all that, she's already gaining feelings right there because you didn't leave. And I'm not saying this to say that this is what should be happening. I'm saying emotionally, this is where the misunderstanding come from. Because I've talked to men, and a lot of men don't even realize, because they're thinking, hey, I don't want to just, this is what they say to me. Oh, she tripping. This is how I find out what I'm saying. They say, hey, my girl tripping, woo, woo, woo. And I'm not saying these are guys I date. These are conversations that I've had with men, friends, family, relatives. It don't even matter. Just some men, okay? So, hey, she tripping, whatever. But like, well, what's she tripping for? Are y'all in a relationship? No, we ain't in no relationship. This to me. No, we ain't in no relationship. We sleeping together or whatever like that. Okay, so did you have that discussion with her that y'all was sleeping together? I mean, she knew what it was. But did y'all have that discussion? Nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, she cool, I like her and everything, but I don't think we need to be in a relationship. And now, you know what I'm saying? She tripping. So did you lay up? Lay up? What's lay up? This me. Lay up. Like, when y'all got, when y'all slept together, did you lay up? Did y'all pillow talk? Did y'all talk? Did y'all cuddle? Did y'all do all that? Yeah, like, why wouldn't I? Okay. Because for women, we're emotional. We're emotional, right? So we get attached fast. So some women, not all women, and that's that attention. Or if she's feeling you and liking you and you doing these things, then damn, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. And I'm not speaking for all women, because it's women out here that don't even give a damn. It's women out here that can't fucking get up and have a man looking like, well, wait, whoa, nobody ever done that to me, because she know that she can't get no feelings involved, because it is what it is. But in due time, I don't care how many times she do that or how many times he do it. They mess around, get up, whatever, no pillow talk, we done, we talk to each other later, we know what it is. Sooner and later, feelings are going to be involved anyway. So I'm saying all of that to say about kissing and telling. Like, you have to know in the beginning what a relationship is. And a relationship isn't always about going out or sleeping with each other. A relationship is good conversation, good friendship, respect. Respecting each other is the biggest in any relationship. Because if they don't respect you, then there's no need for you to stick around. And we notice the disrespect in the beginning. Some of us stick it out. Some of us don't. But we see it in the beginning. And see, over time, you either deal with it or you say, you know what? This friendship has to come to an end with this man or with this woman. It has to come to an end because of the respect or the disrespect that's out. Now, I dated some guys, and I remember the last relationship I was in was the longest of relationships. I think we were in that relationship for like 7 years. And I remember when that relationship came to an end, and I remember talking to my dad. My daddy told me, he asked me about him. He said, well, where's so-and-so? And I said, well, Daddy, it didn't work out, and the reason it didn't work out is because he wasn't a go-getter. Like, he was good to me, he was good to my kids, but he just wasn't a go-getter. Like, sometimes in life, you might miss out on opportunities. And I believe that the higher power, whatever your higher power is, or God, I believe open up other doors. And it might not be what you want, but I believe that it's like a test to see if you're going to take it so I can get you to something better where you was at. And I just felt like at that time, that person didn't do that. Like, okay, you missed the opportunity. Okay, whatever you need to do, baby. You need time, mentally to get your mind together. Okay. After a couple of weeks or a month, let's go. Pick up. Boom. All right, let's go. Let's keep moving. You got to go try to get you something else. You got to go get you something else. So that person just wasn't a go-getter in that form. Okay. And I remember just talking to my dad, and my dad told me, he said, let me tell you something. He said, you're not going to get 100% of a man. That's just not what you're going to get. You're going to get a certain amount. It's what you chose to deal with. It's what percent of a man you choose to deal with their characteristics that they have. Ever since my daddy told me that, I have chose wisely. Like, I don't be in relationships because, like he said, I get to see the characteristics in the man, and I get to choose what I want. Now, I know you ain't gonna give me 100%. I understand that now, because another man had to tell me that this perfect man that I'm looking for is not out there. Now, he could be perfect, okay? He could be my kind of perfect, but he's not going to be 100%. With me leaving that last relationship, I realized, I did right by leaving that relationship. Because I want a go-getter. I want my guy to be a go-getter. You gotta be. So them are discussions and things that have to be discussed in the beginning of any type of relationship, especially the older you get, because you learn through the rest of the relationships that you've been in on what you do and what you don't want. And some people fear being alone. If that means that I have to be alone, then that's just what that means. Maybe my soulmate, or maybe my partner, my equal, maybe I don't have one. Who's to say that everybody has to have one? I might not have one. And I'm not going to listen to nobody to tell me to lower my standards, because my standards have been lowered before. So I'm not about to lower my standards for nobody. Not for nobody at all. And you shouldn't expect to lower your standards for nobody. In life, you already lower your standards for certain things. So why lower them in a relationship? A relationship is like that pyramid. I can't think of the name of the pyramid, but it's a pyramid. And at the bottom of the pyramid is like your basic needs, right? Everybody got to have basic needs. That's your shelter. That's just taking care of yourself. It's all your basic needs. And then as you go up the pyramid, different things happen on the pyramid. You get all the way up to, achievement or something like that. And that's the top of the pyramid. And I have to get that information for you. But it makes so much sense. Because the baseline is basic needs. And you'd be surprised how many people don't have the basic needs. Guys get mad when women say, or women get mad when guys say, you got a car, you got a job, you got a place to stay. Because those are basic needs. And it's not a disrespectful question. It's a true question. Because a lot of people don't have just the basic needs. And a lot of people don't have time to wait on people to get those basic needs. Now, don't get me wrong. You got good people that's falling off the pyramid that's trying to get back to basic needs. Okay? So I'm not going to definitely count those people off or count them out. You hear me? I'm not going to count them off or out. Because it's easy to fall off that pyramid. I've fallen off of that pyramid before and had to get back to my basic needs so I can keep climbing the pyramid. And I used to always say this. I used to always say, and my kids know this because I used to tell my kids this too. I would turn my hand only for my kids when they were kids. They grown now, right? They grown now. I still would turn my hand for them, pull them out of any hole that they get in. But I always told my kids that, and anybody in life, I will only turn my hand for my kids. Now, if I like a person and stuff like that, we always trying to pull the next person up. But that's what I should say. We're always trying to pull the next person up. I don't mind pulling people up, but I'm not going to keep reaching back for you. I'm only going to keep reaching back for my kids. And that's only so much because I got to pull them up to throw them so they can get above me. So they can pull me up. So see, that's the way that life works. I reach back. What is that? Each one, reach one, teach one. So I reach back. I get one. Either I bring you to me or I throw you above me, hoping that you will come back for me. But I know my kids will. The whole thing is about the relationship and about kissing and telling. And guys, you just run your mouth too much. That's what you do. You just talk too much. And women, we do too sometimes. But guys, because y'all be the first ones to say, don't tell nobody. And then we go out or we hang out and somebody say, oh, you messing with John John? And I don't even know who John John is. Y'all just said John John. So you messing with John John? Or, oh, I heard you slept with John John. Like I'm grown. Like, could nobody have told you that but John John's ass. Could nobody have told you but him. And he talking about don't tell nobody. But he told. Ain't that something? Women, we do it too. Oh, girl, yep, I slept with him. Yep, Oh, I got one for you. This is a good debate on this one. And yes, I'm switching up. This is the way my podcast go. I just be thinking of stuff, but I try to keep it on the same topic. No, you just happen to be with somebody and y'all out and y'all see somebody that you've been sleeping with or dealing with for years, and and the person you would say, I talked to him or her. What do you do? What do you do? Wow. What do you do? That's something to think about. But sometimes it's kind of good to tell people sometimes, because some people have morals and values and they won't mess with the person, or nothing like that, or they'll be like, oh, okay, well, you dealt with them, I won't bother with them. And then you got some that will. It's just hard to kind of say, but just stop. Men can see you from a distance and see you talking to somebody that they know, and now that person don't want to talk to you because you used to talk to that person or you used to mess with that person. This was a good topic to talk about, and I'm glad we got to talk about this topic. Make sure to check out Sexy Ladies Boutique at sexyladiesboutique.com. And thank you guys for tuning in to the Untamed and Unchained podcast. Once again, I'm your girl, Lady She-Wolf.